Good afternoon, Asheville. You are listening to 103.3 WSFM LP, broadcasting live from Haywood Road in West Asheville. Streaming at AshevilleFM.org worldwide. This is Loose Fit. My name's Ernesto. We got a very special show today because I got the band PINKEYE in the house. They're performing this evening at Fleetwood's with Bonnie Dagger and Zillicoa. We're going to be having some chats, and also they're going to be playing, which is pretty exciting. Currently listening to Black Flag and the Process of Weeding Out, and you may have heard a little smidgen of PINKEYE because they're in here right now. Why don't we go ahead and say hello to these dudes. Hi, PINKEYE.
Hello.
How are you? Can you guys get close to the microphone so I can hear you? So that the good people at home can hear you? Hi. Why don't we go around the horn and say who's here? Why don't we start over there?
Hi, I'm Chad. I'm the drummer with PINKEYE.
I'm Joe. Just JP.
And I'm Scott.
All right, dudes.
So should we try one?
Did you guys want to start with a tune?
Yeah, let's.
Why not?
You want to get into it that way?
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, go ahead. Here's PINKEYE.
There's a buddy in there, you don't wanna push it. There's a buddy in there, you know I'm gonna push it. There's a buddy in there, you know I wanna push it. There's a buddy in there, you know I wanna push it. I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you to tell me. Well, there's a buddy in there, you know I wanna push it. There's a buddy in there, you know I'm gonna push it. There's a buddy in there, you know I wanna push it. There's a buddy in there, you know I wanna push it. Waiting for you. I've been waiting for you to tell me. There's a buddy in there, you know I wanna push it. There's a buddy in there, you know I'm gonna push it. There's a buddy in there, you know I wanna push it. There's a buddy in there, you know I wanna push it. I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you to tell me. I've been waiting for you. And I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you. And I've been waiting for you. I'm getting tired of 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 you. Turn me on. There's a buddy in there, you know I wanna push it. There's a buddy in there, you know I'm gonna push it. There's a buddy in there, you know I wanna push it. There's a buddy in there, you know I wanna push it. I've been waiting for you. And I've been waiting for you to turn me out.
All right. What's that one called?
Power button.
Power Button.
That's power button.
That's awesome. That's rad. So why don't we talk a lithow bit?
Yeah, sure.
Right.
We're loose now. We're ready.
You're loose.
Yeah.
So do you guys have how much stuff have you recorded? Are you recording stuff? Are you in the process?
Crazy thing was we've had all this great luck and played on all these great shows and bills and stuff like that, and somehow it's happened without any recording.
Without any recording.
Yeah. we've recorded, like, we have one song from, like, practice which got mixed and mastered by a friend, like, and then that's just a demo.
That's the one I've played on the air.
Circling around. We're going to get into the recording studio in April, but somehow having just about zero recording has worked out in our advantage.
Awesome. So you're basically a live band right now.
We are alive.
You're like the opposite of Steely Dan in the day. We're just a studio band.
Yeah, we're just out there.
That's awesome. And how long have you guys been together? Why don't you tell me the origin story of PINKEYE? Because this is a bit of a super group.
Okay.
This is a bit of a punk rock super group.
Well,
Who's going to talk?
Lean into it.
I'm not good at that. About 2 years ago, I got a new job in Black Mountain, and I knew John lived in Black Mountain. We had already known each other, and I kind of said, hey, how about after work, sometimes you want to just get together and jam? And so I'd go over to his house, and we would jam on the front porch and bug the neighbors. And we started coming up with some halfway decent, stupid songs. And I don't know how it progressed, but then I knew Chad, who was with the new Rustics.
Garage. So, like, it was garage rock, and you actually had a garage. So
we were actually practicing in a garage. So I guess we're a garage band, surrounded by old BMWs that the shop works on. But I knew Chad from the new Rustics, and a couple times me and him chatted. And at one time you said something like, "Hey, you want to get together and play some replacements?" And that was like, "Oh, okay, he's cool." And then I approached Chad, and timing was good because he had just left the new Rustics, and I said, "Okay, come on, man." So it was the three of us for a little while, and then I think John or somebody said, "Hey, I think we need to see about adding another guitar and vocal." And John and Joe were in a band together, and I had known Joe a little bit, so I invited Joe, and it just clicked perfectly. Personality. And Joe is a singer-songwriter, but a punk at heart. He really is. And if his parents are listening,
He's the James Taylor of punk.
Yeah. So that's
perfect. I want a T-shirt with that.
And I think even the first practice that Joe came to, he said, "Hey, I got a song." Was that Blue? Did we come up with Blue Cooler the first time you came? And now it's our opening song.
Sounds good.
So things just happened with this band, but that's kind of how we got started. And that was about 2 years ago.
About 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome! And how long did it take before you were taking it out on stage?
Well, I think we were. Go ahead.
I don't know. I can't remember. I think it was kind of last summer. We spent a year practicing as a three-piece before Joe joined us, and it was COVID, and we were all like 20 feet apart inside of this huge, like, vintage car garage. So there wasn't much happening for a while.
That's right,
but
COVID.
yeah, just about a year ago, I think, that we started playing out.
That's awesome. Well, you guys are the first band back in the studio for this program. Our first interview back post-COVID. So it's pretty awesome. It kind of makes sense to have a band with a name that's has to do with infectious diseases. So
you want to know about the name?
Yeah, I do. Tell me about the name.
Chad showed up to practice. He actually had poison ivy eye, and it was swollen up.
Poison ivy eye.
He had poison ivy rubbed in his eye, and his one eye was all swollen. We were bugging him that was PINKEYE. And then I think we came up with the song PINKEYE that day, and we hadn't had a band name yet at that point. We were just practicing. You know how every band starts, you don't have a name right away.
Right.
And so we kept kind of joking about that, and then when it came time to, we got to come up with a name, I thought, it's funny, it's kind of stupid, we're kind of a not serious
it's just a little bit dangerous.
Yeah.
It's just the right amount of danger.
It fit our silly personality.
Yeah. It's kind of infantile, right? I mean,
yeah.
No, as in, like, it's kids who usually get PINKEYE, right?
Totally.
I mean, I have kids, and they're always getting PINKEYE. That's awesome. Do you guys want to play another song?
Let's play PINKEYE. Let's switch things up.
Put me on the spot. All right, yeah, we'll do it.
But you have a song called PINKEYE?
Yeah. This is the song.
Gigi Allen.
Yeah, Chad came in with Poison Ivy Eye, and that practice we wrote a song called PINKEYE.
Okay. Did someone mention Gigi Allen?
It's called Gigi Allen Eye.
Okay, that just reminded me, because I don't think I told you guys. No bad words in the studio.
You got it.
In case,
I've already thought of my replacement words.
Awesome.
We can't get any further.
Oh, dang.
All right. Phenomenal. All right. Well, get into it, dudes.
I didn't get hit. I don't cry. I've got these dirty hands and a bad case of pink eye. And me. And I don't know why. Maybe it's my shabby clothes and my bad case of pink eye. You're looking sharp in your shirt and tie. I can see right through your grift with my bad case of pink eye.
PINKEYE with PINKEYE. Live in studio. That's awesome.
I'm breaking a sweat.
That's good stuff. So you guys are all obviously into punk rock. Have you guys, was that was the idea? You guys are a garage rock punk kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
And you guys opened for Agent Orange, is that right?
Yeah.
Yep.
How did that come about?
I don't know.
I think Joe knows the background on that better than anybody.
Joe knows the full story.
Joe,
I think it never hurts to ask. So you just ask and see what happens.
words of wisdom.
That's it.
We played a slide rock fundraiser at Grey Eagle, and there was a whole lineup of punk bands, and I think Grey Eagle staff were there for the event, and then right after that, I'm pretty sure Joe sent a thank you note, and then they were like, "Hey, you want to jump on this bill?"
Yeah.
So that's
so awesone. So that must have been exciting.
Oh yeah.
Was that a good time?
Scott was really
That
cool.
was beyond exciting. I was about to barf. I was so nervous.
Yeah, was it? It must have been nerve-wracking.
It really was.
Where was that? The Orange Peel?
That was great.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Grey Eagle, right. Obviously,
Yeah.
you're just talking about
Had a
it.
great crowd, and we were hanging out with Agent Orange before the show, and I was like, is this for real? It was
Yeah.
something else.
Wow, that's awesome.
So have you-
And you don't even have anything, like,
No, to share.
recorded.
But like, if you can imagine, picture like 100, 150. I'm not sure how many people were in the crowd. Like rabid Agent Orange fans who haven't been to a live punk show in 2 years.
Oh my
And were
God.
all sorts of wound up. And like, we played our
Yeah.
first note, and the place just exploded. It just
Yeah.
like people were being like thrown up on the stage, shoved up at the stage. People were like circling
Moshing,
around like
pretty good.
a hurricane. It was insane. But
It looked like the cover of a Sub Pop record.
yeah,
It was intense.
That's what
people
you
lost
want.
their minds. It was wild.
I wonder how many people got pink eye at that show.
Hopefully all of them.
Yeah. Exactly.
And what can you say about tonight's show? The groups that are playing. The what time is it at?
It starts at 9.
Starts at 9, I believe.
Yeah.
And it's our first time playing Fleetwoods, I think. So this is our first time there.
Band?
I've known Bonnie Dagger
Yeah.
for a while, so they're great. Have not seen Zillicoa yet, so that'll be fun.
Zillicoa have been around for a while. They've been playing. They're kind of friends with like Morbid's friends with Ed and the guys from El Rancho Morbido, and those guys kind of came out of a really kind of technical math rock kind of space. So Zillicoa has like a foot in grunge, a foot in punk, a foot in math rock. Like those guys make tremendous noise, huge waves of energy. They are fantastic. And then Bonnie Dagger's one of the best like live shows you'll see in Asheville. Like I've known people coming away and being like, Bonnie Dagger should be like curriculum for like middle school girls after they see a Bonnie Dagger set. It's life changing. Bonnie Dagger is life changing.
Well, since you said that, I'm thinking maybe we can go into a little preview of this evening's show with some Bonnie Dagger, some you guys, your one recorded track, your demo, and Zillicoa. So why don't we get into that? I'm going to play some Bonnie Dagger. This is a track, I think this is from that Leviathan, that Ramones thing that was going on. This is Bonnie Dagger with I Don't Want to Do What You Want to Do. I'm Loose Fit at Asheville FM. We'll be back with PINKEYE. That's Zillicoa with Marrows. Heard PINKEYE before that with Slob. PINKEYE are in the studio with us today. We'll get to PINKEYE in a second. But you heard Bonnie Dagger at the start of that set with I Don't Want to Do What You Want to Do, which they recorded for the Holy Crap Records Ramones-esque benefit album, which I believe was to benefit... John, why don't you tell us about this?
So, Holy Crap Records Ramones-esque compilation album, which has 47 bands, a lot of local bands. Joe's on it a few times. Is raising awareness and also a fundraiser for Musicians for Overdose Prevention. Musicians for Overdose Prevention is real simple. Naloxone should be in every music venue, every festival, every radio station, every recording studio. Every band should carry naloxone around because it will save lives, and it's Ernesto knows, because this is something which is happening right now, right here in Asheville and West Asheville in particular, that carrying naloxone saves lives. So everyone should do it, and we should look after each other. And we've been doing Holy Crap Records and Musicians for Overdose Prevention has been doing a number of compilations for that cause and to raise awareness. And our big one just came out. It's a triple album called Ramones-esque, and again, 47 bands playing their Ramones-inspired songs for this album.
And that's available where?
That's available everywhere now. That's on Bandcamp, and now it's on all the streaming services too. So you can, go to Spotify or Apple Music or everywhere, anywhere you want, and download and check it out.
Yeah. How are you going to benefit? How are they going to benefit you if they're listening on Spotify?
the penny fractions, this tiny little penny dust is going to come towards us at one point.
Can you also talk a little bit about Holy Crap Records, because that's how did that start?
Holy Crap Records started that with me and Cinnamon. Cinnamon's my wife, and we've been doing it for nearly 4 years. We have 201 episodes. We do it every week. It's the best underground music, and we were playing in a band in the Asheville kind of underground scene, Egg Eaters, and going out to tons of shows. Like at that point, I was out 2-3 times a week listening to punk shows here, and the music here is amazing. Like, it's incredible. The art, the bands who are out then, Kitty Tsunami, The Power, Tongues of Fire, Styrofoam Turtles, these bands were just phenomenal, and no one was showing up. And so we were like, we truly believe this underground punk rock music here is the best art form ever. I think it's better than the Renaissance. I think it's better than like Andy Warhol. I think it's amazing.
It is amazing.
And so we were like, let's start a podcast and play underground punk, garage rock, surf rock, country, like all these underground sounds every week. And we've done it every week for like 202 weeks in a row. So
that's a podcast.
That's a podcast. Yeah.
And but you've also released music, right?
Yeah, the Cinnamon's like I've made 2 promises in my life. above kind of family obligations and stuff. Like, I have like sworn to the spirits at midnight on the Garden of Good and Evil that, one, I will not be in a band that plays live music, and two, I will never be in a label. She was like, those things, I have no interest in it, don't want to do it, and now she's
coerced you.
Fate has got her for trying to say those things would never happen.
Well, it's great though. I mean, you know what? It's you know, being a '90s kid myself, the way indie labels can not only get the word out for bands in a town, but also kind of help to create a kind of something around which everyone can get together is pretty great. I mean, I remember living in DC in the early '90s. The fact that we had these awesome labels in town, it was a point of pride, and it kind of helps to put your town on the map, because then people get records across the country and like, what is this Asheville label with all these incredible tunes? So that's awesome, and that's fantastic what you're doing with the prevention stuff with naloxone. It is, yeah. It's quite a thing. I was pretty surprised when I moved here to see how much of it goes on. I mean, I think the thing is, it's the way Washington D.C. is sort of segregated in terms of not only race but economics. You might not see what's going on the effect that it's having. But here you've got the combination of the sort of stereotypical Appalachian opioid crisis, which is obviously has been raging like crazy, and then also a lot of musicians, a lot of artists, and for whatever reason, sometimes those things can go hand in hand. Getting the claws in you of a certain drug or something, and you can save someone's life with that stuff, which is just the most incredible thing, you know.
And people's lives have been saved. Like, people have lost lives, and people have lives saved right in this music scene that we know about. We know about the musicians who we've lost in the last couple of years because of overdose, and we also know of the reversals which have happened within this community. So we know that people's lives have been saved just by people in the scene carrying naloxone around. So everyone.
I mean, I had an interview with an artist, a local artist, who passed away not long after the interview in here, and it was just shocking. Yeah. I mean, the sweetest guy, and an incredible musician as well. And so to just kind of like, someone's just no longer there, and you can help stop it just by having some of this stuff. So how can people find out more information about it?
Yeah, Musicians for Overdose Prevention.org is a website. HLYCRP.com for Holy Crap for the Podcast has a website, and the weekly podcasts up there. We have Facebook presences, Instagram presences. We're definitely all over the place. We are involved with other groups who are in the music kind of industry scene who are also doing naloxone distribution. So we're involved with Music Cares and with Gibson Gives in that kind of space. We were working with Texas Harm Reduction at South by Southwest to distribute naloxone there, and we're kind of putting together a gang of kind of small community-based, music scene-specific-based groups who are handing out naloxone too. So we're kind of all over the place right now. We're easy to find.
Yeah. I was going to say, how have you contributed to society, John? Because I can't figure it out.
It's not that. Like, I'm not like... I can't stand the establishment. Like, I can't stand it. Like, they're wrong in music. They are so wrong in music, and they're so wrong in, like, how they treat people, across society. And I, like, live to I live... roll it back.
To fight.
Consonant.
That word is fight.
The consonant.
I live to stick my finger in the eye of the establishment. And, fight against them, so...
That is rad. That's awesome. Would you guys say you're an Asheville band or a Black Mountain band? Or a Western North Carolina
Well, our
band?
sticker says Black Mountain.
Oh, it does. It does. Your sticker says Black Mountain. Hurrah.
We all live in both places, so...
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a distinction without a difference when it comes to this kind of stuff. Yeah. So, all right. You guys want to play a couple more tunes? Maybe launch into a handful?
Yeah, sure.
Does that work?
What you want?
We doing merch first, or after that? You want to do bank first?
You're going to do
Bank merch.
Okay, we'll try that.
So this is a appreciation song to the capitalist system we live in.
Okay. Remember, no bad words.
None.
I'll try.
None.
Yeah, none. We won't.
Let's do it.
I'm in love with a merch girl. Every band I see. I'm in love with a merch girl. She's not in love with me. Think I want a poster. Think I want a sticker. Think I want a t-shirt. I just wanna be with her. Woo! I went home with the merch girl. She gave me a shirt for free. I went home with the merch girl. Now she's in love with me. This is a chance for everybody to hear our lyrics because we got a recent review that said, I don't know what they're playing, but I had a lot what they're singing, but I had a lot of fun.
All right,
That
let's
it?
do another one.
Do that
All
one?
right.
Moody?
Moody.
All right, let's do Moody. You want to count it off?
What you do, lucky model.
All right, that's PINKEYE. So, what are those tunes called? Do they have names?
First one was Bank of America, and then Merch Girl, and then Moody was the last one.
So moody. Amazing. I can't wait to hear this stuff,
Where you
recorded.
can't understand what we're saying live.
Well, just so you know, I can play it.
I don't think we've ever played these songs sitting down, have we?
Yeah,
Or
this is weird.
Once, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see me and Joe are doing it lovely. Trying to get
It's hard for us to sit
on the
still
seat,
right now.
Well, it works. It works. Do you guys want to do another one? Or are you good?
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
one?
Let's do Barracuda.
All right.
All right, one more song from PINKEYE. Barracuda. That's the name of it?
Nah,
It's actually called Blue Cooler, but
Okay. This is not a heart cover. All right.
here we go.
Well, that's my blue cooler. It's sitting in your backyard. Well, that's my blue cooler. Don't you think it very fun? No, no, no. It's a play, it's a play, it's a play. It's fun, 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 fun. It's a play, it's a play, it's a play, it's a play. Fun, 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 fun. Well, that's my blue cooler. It's sitting in your garage. Well, that's my Barracuda. Well, don't you think it's very fun? No, no, no. It's a play, it's a play, it's a play. Play, 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 play. It's a play, it's a play, it's a play, it's a play. Play, 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 play. Well, that's my blue cooler. It's sitting in your front yard. Well, that's my blue cooler. Don't you think it's very fun? No, no, no. It's a play, it's a play, play, play. Play, 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 play. It's a play, 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 play. To the big guy.
what's that
All
song
right.
about, Joe? It's called Blue Cooler because it's about a blue cooler, and that's as deep as that song gets, I think.
It's about a blue cooler.
It's more about sharing energy than profound lyrics.
It's deeply punk. It's about losing what's yours and being mad.
Yeah.
So we should make up some backstory to that.
Yeah, you should turn it into Barracuda. You should make do a little medley. So, well, thanks for coming in, you guys.
Thank you.
And,
Thanks. Yes.
And again, let's get that info out. 9 p.m. Is that doors or at 9 p.m.?
I think doors at 8, show at 9.
First band at 9.
Yeah.
Show at 9.
Us and then Bonnie Dagger.
Bonnie Dagger's headlining.
Bonnie Dagger's the closer.
The closer.
Don't mess with Bonnie Dagger. They're closing it
Oh,
down.
will not mess with Bonnie Dagger. Oh, that's awesome. So now I just have to get Bonnie Dagger and Zillicoa on the program.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, thank you guys for inaugurating the post-COVID, knock on wood, huh?
Mm-hmm.
The COVID law.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, when I was interviewing Morgan Gear, but right before we stopped doing this stuff, it was February, I guess, that year, and he had a cough. And I was like, oh, I hope it's not that crazy thing they're talking about. And then I didn't come back in the studio for 2 years after that.
Yeah.
So let's see how it goes. All right, so everybody who is into that stuff, they can hear. Well, they can't hear much Pink Eye.
You can hear the same song over and over and over.
You can hear one demo.
But you can hear them tonight. You can.
We've got our whole show with Agent Orange up on YouTube, so maybe
Oh,
we'll
yeah?
put some links to that on our social media so folks can check
Okay,
that
and
out.
how can people find you on social media?
On Facebook, I think I can't remember if it's Pink Eye or Pink Eye Band,
Pink Eye Band.
something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we have Facebook, we have a YouTube. It's, what is it?
yeah.
You have to put Pink Eye.
Yeah, you can put Pink Eye Gray Eagle on YouTube and it'll come up.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, that rules.
We're great salesmen.
Yeah. Well, you have nothing to sell right now.
So far it's been working.
I know
We've
things
got
have been
nothing to sell and no
going
one's
pretty
buying.
well.
Right?
Here we are on the
Punk rock is
radio.
a
What?
gas, man. All right. Well, I might just crawl out of my hovel and make it to the show tonight. And I hope you guys break a leg.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So thank you for
Thank
coming
you very
up.
much.
Thank you all. And I'm gonna kick these punk rock scum out of the studio. And while I do that, why don't you all enjoy a little music from Frank Zappa, Blessed Relief. Be right back. Loose Fit 103.3 WSFM LP Asheville.